The tragic journey of Ottoman Prince Cihangir, between his mother's love and his father's power. On a cold winter night in 1531, Prince Cihangir was born, the youngest son of Sultan Suleiman and Hurrem Sultan. But the joy quickly turned into concern when doctors noticed the curvature of his back. Hurrem Sultan tried to hide her sorrow, but she knew that her son would suffer in a palace that showed no mercy to the weak. She resolved to protect him at any cost. As he grew older, Cihangir found himself surrounded by his powerful brothers, Bayezid, Selim, and Mustafa. By 1540, he realized he was not a candidate for the throne. He was different, not just in body, but in spirit, one that did not crave power and bloodshed. He showed a love for knowledge and literature, and Sultan Suleiman favored him more than his other sons, sparking jealousy, especially from Bayezid, who saw him as weak. By 1545, Hurrem Sultan surrounded her son with special care, trying to hide his pain from the world. He was not just a prince to her but a child she feared the world's cruelty would crush. She told him stories and showered him with affection, but she could not hide the truth: he would never be in the race for the throne, and he would have to find solace in her love and in the world of books. Amid this sorrow, Hurrem Sultan noticed that her son's heart leaned toward a concubine in the palace, an Italian girl named Isabella. By 1547, the prince began stealing moments with her in the palace gardens, trying to live an impossible dream. However, the palace would not allow such a thing. Princes were only allowed to love in ways that served politics, not the heart. Hurrem Sultan sensed danger, for Isabella was a weakness that enemies could exploit. By 1548, with suppressed tears, she arranged for her to be sent away from the palace, claiming she was no longer fit for service. When Cihangir found out, he confronted his mother in anger for the first time. "You have taken everything from me, even my only happiness," he said. But she knew that her love alone would not save him from the harsh fate of palace life. By 1553, Cihangir's life turned into a tragedy after his brother Mustafa was executed by order of their father, the Sultan. Cihangir, who loved Mustafa as both a brother and a role model, broke down at the tragedy. His illness worsened, and bouts of sorrow consumed his soul just as disease ravaged his body. Hurrem Sultan had no weapon left to protect him. On a night in 1553, Cihangir whispered to his mother, "Mother, is love a sin?" She had no answer, only holding him close as if she could shield him from death itself. But the dawn brought the heartbreaking news: Prince Cihangir had passed away, leaving behind a broken mother and a heart that had only ever known pain. When the news reached Sultan Suleiman, he withdrew into deep sorrow, not leaving his tent for days. As for Hurrem Sultan, she rarely spoke of him afterward, as if afraid that sorrow would reopen an unhealable wound. It was said that she secretly visited his grave, whispering old stories to him, as if trying to bring her child back to life with her words.